The weighing is done in autumn, and the sifting, what is to be threshed, is threshed in autumn. What is to be gathered is taken. The wind does not die in autumn. The moon shifts endlessly through flying clouds. In autumn the sea is high, and a golden light plays everywhere, making it harder to go one's way. All leave-taking is in autumn. Where there is leave-taking, it is always autumn, and the sun is a crystal ball on a golden stand, and the wind cannot make the spruce scream loud enough. Hedged about us as we are with prayers and with taboos, yet the heart of the magic circle is covered with grey linoleum. Over my head fly demons of the past. Roy, Laurie, Jimmy, they pass, with a whooshing sound. The only ghost who stands on the ground, who stands his ground, is Freddy. I rise a few inches above the circle, and turn somersaults. I want to go shopping, but all I see is my reflection. I look tired and sad. I wear red. I am looking for love. On the sidewalk are lying the sick and the hungry. I hear Spencer's Fairy Queen cost them all their lives. And Spencer, I ask, what did this life buy? Through the door is the way out. Alan stands in the doorway, in an attitude of leaving. His head is turned as if to say goodbye, but he's standing still, hedged about with primroses, with promises. The magic words we said when we were praying have formed a mist about us. I suppose it hasn't been easy living with me either, with my peaks and ups and downs, my need for privacy, Leo pride, and weeping in bed when you're trying to sleep, and you, interrupting me in the middle of 1,000 poems. Did I call the insurance people the time you stopped a poem in the middle of our drive over the Nebraska hills and into Colorado? Odetta singing, the whole world singing in me, the triumph of our revolution in the air, me about to get that down, and you saying something about the carburetor, so that it all went away. But we cling to each other, as if each thought the other was the raft, and he adrift alone, as in this mud house, not big enough, the walls dusting down around us, a fine dust rain counteracting the good high air, and stuffing our nostrils. We hang our pictures of the several worlds, New York collage, and San Francisco posters, set out our Japanese dishes, Chinese knives, hammer small Indian marriage cloths into the adobe. We stumble through silence into each other's gut, blundering through one wrong place to the next, like kids who snuck out to play on a boat at night, and the boat slipped from its mooring, and they look at the stars, about which they know nothing, to find out where they are going. As water, silk, the quiver of fish, or the long cry of a goose, or some such bird I never heard, your orange tie, a sock in the eye, as Duncan might forcibly note, are you sitting under the irregular drums of Brooklyn Joe Jones, in a loft which I know to be dirty and probably cold, or have you scurried already, hurried already, uptown, on a 3rd Avenue bus, toward smelly movies and crabs I'll never get, and you all perfumed, too, as if they'd notice? Oh, the dark caves of obligation into which I must creep, alack, like downstairs and into a coat. Oh, all that wind, even Lord and Taylor don't quite keep out that wind. And that petulant vacuum, I am aware of it, sucking me into Bond Street, into that loft, dank, rank. I draw a blank at the very thought. Hello, I came here after all. I am a woman, and my poems are woman's. Easy to say. This, the female is ductile and, stroke after stroke, built for masochistic calm. The deadened nerve is part of it. Awakened sex, dead retina, fish eyes, at hair's root, minimal feeling, and pelvic architecture functional, assailed inside and out. Bring forth the cunt gets wide, and relatively sloppy. Bring forth men, children only. Female is ductile. Woman, a veil through which the fingering will, twice torn, inside and out, the flow, what rhythm add to stillness, what applause?